Oh, I forgot to put it in the group. Hey, we're live. Here we go. uh,
Wargames.
hey,
I'm
hey,
not, I'm not-
hey, only Mr. Regal gets to say war
yeah,
games the way he says it. I'm not even going to try to do it, but only me and you get to host the Island of Relevancy podcast. So there's that, you know. But Frank, how we doing? This is a
Uh,
great damn week.
this was, listen, Monday nights when I watch Raw and Friday nights when I watch SmackDown, I put it on my monitor next to where I'm sitting on the couch, and I usually play a video game, and I watch it, and I listen, and I pay attention to the parts I need to pay attention to, Power Wash Simulator or some goofy, weird game like that. Monday night, computer was here. It was all eyes on the TV. There was no video games. I wanted to see, was this going to be a good Raw? And I would skip talking about SmackDown to go right to this Raw. That's what I thought.
That is, you know what? I don't want to skip SmackDown. The reason
No,
why
no,
is
no, we're
because
not.
this was actually a good SmackDown. Like
It was.
SmackDown was not terrible. It wasn't great. I mean, it's really hard. It's hard to talk about SmackDown after seeing Raw on Monday night. But we're not going to do Smack. We're not going to do that to Brian James because we've talked about some bad SmackDown episodes. So
We
so
did.
we we'll
We
give
did.
him a little bit of grace. Now we're not going to spend 2 hours talking
Oh,
about SmackDown,
no.
but we will give it a little bit of just due. Um, and of
Well,
course,
how are you
I'm.
doing?
You know what? I'm great. I watched SmackDown and Raw live for the first time in a very long time because
Wow.
I'm not looking for houses anymore. I'm
That's
done.
good.
I'm done just traveling around this city trying to find, the perfect place for the family. We found that. Um, so I got a chance to just relax. Like this was a very relaxing week after a very stressful time. I mean,
I can imagine.
the home buying process is a little stressful, but it's not as stressful once you find
Right.
what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to watch it live and I was pleasantly surprised. Like I had a good time watching wrestling this week. And I'm really happy to talk about it because I once again I'm a human being who has no notes. Uh so I don't remember. I know SmackDown did not start with Cody Rhodes this week.
Hold on. I will get to you in a second as soon as I put this community post up.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
got
But I don't think we had Cody Rhodes opening
you.
up
Okay.
SmackDown with a
Let's
bunch
see.
of word salad.
Are you correct or are you not correct?
If he did, then it
So,
was better than every other week.
so we got a recap
We did.
before one of the best and most awesome pairings started the show.
Are you talking about Rhea Ripley and Io Sky?
I'm talking about Rhea Ripley and Io Sky,
You are
who had one of the funniest damn moments in wrestling that we'll go talk about in a few minutes.
Yes, we'll get there. But Rhea Ripley and Io Sky definitely did start off SmackDown, which is a pleasant surprise, right?
Yes.
There are few people who get pops the way Rhea Ripley gets pops. Very few people. Like, I mean, she is the top, I would say top 5 at least of
Yeah.
pops and females, number one. If Becky Lynch was still a face, I think her and Becky Lynch would be pretty much
I,
neck and neck if Becky was still a face.
Becky still gets some pop, but not now
Well,
the
yeah,
way
yeah,
Rhea gets it.
yeah. Plus, the start of her theme just sets the crowd off, right? This is my brutality. Like when
Yep. Yep.
it hits, and you feel it. Like you feel it when it hits, and I love that they did something different to start off SmackDown. We had Rhea and Io come out there. Charlotte and Alexa comes out there, and this is a little strange to me. A tad bit strange with the
It
Charlotte and
was,
Rhea.
and it was, and I like the fact that everybody's not just buddy buddy, let's be best friends, because there's a lot of history between a lot of these people. And Charlotte getting on the mic and basically just right away going, yeah, I don't trust you, Rhea. I'm out. And she dipped.
I mean, don't you think it should be Rhea who did that to Charlotte? Like like as if Rhea's been doing all these terrible things to Charlotte over
Right.
the years. Like
Right. It has not been like that.
no.
And that was it. Like that was the segment. Like that was the opening segment. Like she came out and I'm out. And everybody was just standing there stunned. And you know what? It was a fast segment and it did exactly what it needed to do.
The question is, did it need to do that? Like we only got
Well,
2 weeks to War Games. I mean, like what are we doing?
so I thought, now at that moment, my
Yes.
thought was Charlotte's leaving so Bailey and Lyra can join. That was where my head was at. And at
Good.
that moment, that looks good, right? You got Rhea and Io, you have Alexa, and then you have Bailey and Lyra come in because Bailey has issues with,
History. Yeah.
there's history there.
Mhm.
So okay, um, it worked,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. A little character development there. Like Charlotte finally has an issue with somebody and it's not the world title. Like they're
right,
not the world title holder, right? So there's a little story there. I just thought it was ill timed, because we don't have that much time going into War Games. Like
no,
this is all
there's
rushed.
everything they're doing because and I don't blame, a lot of people blame Triple H for this stuff. He's working within the confines of what TKO is basically telling him to do. TKO is saying, okay, you have a PLE here. Now you have a PLE 2 weeks later, build stories. And he's snowballing stuff together and throwing it at the wall, trying to get these stories out. When in the past, you would have 2 months to build to War Games. You would have
Yeah.
months to build to these PLEs because they were so spread out.
Yeah. And the Saturday night's main event don't help because they're trying to treat those as PLEs instead of just being a show, right? Just being a show where everybody comes out there, hey, Saturday night main event, we're gonna give you some surprises, right? And
Right,
don't build around that, right? They
right,
build entire programs around that, and then you got 2 weeks to go to Survivor Series, which is one of the big four. That's the Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam. Those were the big four. Like those are the
right.
power four, and
Yep,
those are the shows that you kind of build. You should build the rest of your schedule around, not the other way around, right?
correct.
But yeah, it was just a weird segment to start off the show, and now I'm truly drawing a blank of the rest of SmackDown.
That's okay. Then we got a match next. We got two men that needed to fight each other for the Time Is Now tournament.
Oh, well, hold on. I'm
That's all right.
This isn't Shinsuke. This isn't
no,
Shinsuke's.
no.
That we talked about that last week. God, I'm so
Yeah,
old.
that's all right.
Who do we got?
You had a rough month.
I did. I did.
And the only reason I'm remembering this is because I'm reading it right here. Otherwise, I would be in the same boat as you. So we got the Yeet versus the Miz.
Oh yeah.
Last time in action, CM Punk and Jey Uso versus the Vision ended in a no contest on November 3rd, and the Miz and Carmelo Hayes lost to the Street Profits on SmackDown way back on September 26th.
What's going on, Matt? Welcome to the show.
Maddie.
We're gonna spend at least 90 minutes of this show, Matt, just for you talking about Nia Jax. Continue.
So when Nia came out, okay, so this wasn't a bad match. These two
No.
guys put on a pretty damn good match.
Yeah. When the Miz wants to, the Miz is one of the best, right?
Yeah.
Like the Miz understands the assignment every time he goes out there. Um, yeah. I didn't know who's gonna win this match. Like,
I
because
wasn't sure either because The Miz has a lot of history with Cena, like probably
huge
more
history.
than most people do.
Yes.
Yes, Matt, she can.
Yes.
That's awfully rude.
Yeah, extremely. We're gonna
But
get canceled. No.
he definitely he. I honestly really thought that The Miz was going to pull this one out again because of the history. As you're looking at the opponents, you're trying to figure out who has the most history with John Cena. Now, Jey Uso has the most recent history with John Cena at the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
But,
and the Royal Rumble.
And the Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. But Miz, yeah, I would be happy with either person winning. I don't hate that.
Neither one of those two are going to win the tournament. Like neither one of those two would be the final
opponent. The tournament winner was Monday night.
Yeah, for sure.
The man who should have won the tournament lost, is my opinion.
Yes. From the group that we have now,
yes,
I think the person who should have won the tournament lost on Monday night.
I think he's still going to wrestle though on Saturday Night Main Event. I think you'll still see him, but that's another story
for sure.
Now, do you remember what the next match was?
Did it involve the Red Rooster, Terry Taylor?
That was the one after this. No, that's the dark match.
Then no, I do not. I'm drawing a complete blank on SmackDown.
This was the open challenge.
Oh, okay.
So last week, Mr. Dragunov defeated Johnny Gargano.
Yes.
And the last time Axiom fought, he lost to Jasper Troy on NXT on October 26th.
Love me some Jasper Troy. He is definitely an up and comer. Man, so this was
so it was before the match happened. Cody agreed to defend the title against Bronson Reed later, which okay, cool.
I wanted Bronson to become champion.
But I would love Bronson to become champion. Matt would love Bronson. Matt would love anyone but Cody Rhodes to become champion.
I can
Matt's
understand.
Still mad at WrestleMania 40 when he beat the Tribal Chief.
I understand that. I do understand it, but I mean, Cody has adrenaline in his soul, so
you can't. Yeah, he does. And an awful tattoo on his neck. Anyway,
he does.
This was a good match. This was a really good match.
This was Nathan Freight. No, this was Axiom.
This was Axiom versus Elite.
Axiom. This is where he hit that insane DDT.
Yes.
Off. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Now it's all come back because this was a damn good match. I kept thinking of Tommaso Ciampa being called a jackass 5 million times,
right? But
which is a very stupid segment.
Backstage, he did call Dragunov a Muppet.
I can't disagree.
Anytime you call someone a Muppet.
Like Axiom's a great wrestler. Him and Dragunov did some things in the ring that was a little innovative. Very, very just physical. Like Dragunov's so physical for his size, and he's put on some weight actually. Like he's a lot bigger than he was in NXT. He's actually bulked up a little bit, which hasn't slowed him down. But Axiom's so good, man. Like he's so good.
And Dragunov's good. And the two of them together was an A+ match.
Yes. That's probably definitely the best match of SmackDown.
Yeah, for sure.
Hands down.
But obviously Dragunov won.
Yeah. So I don't like that. Right? Like I need
Yes, like when Natty called Becky Beaker. Muppet references win all the time.
Yeah. I love that. I'll be totally honest. I'm not a big fan of this open challenge with Ilya Dragunov because I don't feel like there's any suspense to him losing the title.
Not with who they're putting him. So the only thing I can see that's good out of it is that you're getting to showcase some of these tag team guys as
singles
wrestlers, and they're really showing out. The guy that should come and beat him, that'd be Mr. Ford. but it's
I can
not going to
see.
be.
I don't think so either. I don't know what they're gonna do with Montez Ford.
I
I
don't know
did see
either.
I did see the vignette that you posted,
Yep.
or that he posted, but that doesn't mean anything. Like that could be just him putting something out and hoping that it catches traction. Uh, I hope so. I think he needs it. No knock on the Street Profits. No knock on you know big Angelo Dawkins. But man, Montez he's like he is a superstar.
He
He
is.
has
I
everything you need to be a
I think
superstar.
Dawkins is going to be pretty damn good too, but Ford is, like I said to you, like I said in the chat, Montez Ford versus Javon. That's what I want to see. That's a match I want to see. Now, Saturday night main event is going to have NXT guys in exhibitions against WWE guys. That would be a good spot to give me a preview of what could be a big match down the line between the two of them.
I don't want those two to touch each other until it's time to do. Like I don't want them.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't even want them to be in
yeah,
the same room until like you have a moment. Like they need
yeah,
to
I
have
guess.
because Javon has a few years. Like he has a
Oh
few
yeah,
years to go, but I think Montez could really within the next year, like 2026 really could be his year if they just and I'm not talking about making him a world champion right off the bat, like, but have him
no,
put on some classics, right?
yes,
Him and Logan Paul, classic. I think him and Logan Paul would tear any house down. Him and
I can
Ilya
see that.
Dragunov, right? Like him and JD McDonough, like all of these great wrestlers that they have on the roster. He could put on some instant classics with those guys. Before we get, before we even let Javon get close to him, because I mean, he's still a rookie. Like
Yeah, oh yeah,
he's still the young OG. He's still young. Keyword young. Um, but one day those two will definitely
I hope so.
tear the house down
It's going to be great when they do.
for sure.
But after the Dragonoff thing, we got a man that came to the ring to yell some words out.
I'm drawing a blank.
I know. I'm sprinkling it. We got Sami Zayn came out to the ring to yell at Solo. And Sammy shocked the world that he was medically cleared.
You want to talk? All right, we talk about LA Knight all the time. Talk about LA Knight doesn't. All he does is lose, and we don't put the rocket on him. Sami Zayn, like bless him, he is the ultimate soldier. He's the ultimate company guy. He's gonna go out there and give you a show every week. But what in the hell are we doing with Sami Zayn right now? You still going after Solo? Neither one of y'all the champion. Like you like what are we doing here? And this is somehow set up the
This, go ahead.
the traditional Survivor Series match that's not happening at Survivor Series, but happening on the SmackDown before the Survivor Series. Like,
Yep. We
what are
had
we
Motor
doing?
City Machine Guns, Shinsuke, and Ray Phoenix showed up to take out the MFTs at the ringside while Sammy and Solo battled in the ring. Yeah.
And then the Wyatt Six just like is lingering around. Still no
Just
Bo
lingering.
Dallas. Like still no.
He showed up in a dark mat, he showed up sitting in a chair somewhere. I saw like it was like an after dark match or an
Oh,
after the show kind of a thing.
okay.
But do you ever kind of wonder like how long does it take to put that face makeup on them dudes to not do nothing most of the weeks?
I mean, at least they're on TV, right?
Right.
At
Right.
least you're on
And you're
TV.
keeping the makeup people in work. They got work. They're
Yeah.
practicing their craft.
Hey, Americans employing Americans. You know what
There
I'm
you go. And then we get to another John Cena match. We got LA Knight,
Versus the mystery opponent.
who was looking at Maxine Dupree on Tuesday like, yo, what the hell? We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Versus a mystery opponent. Now, LA Knight lost to Braun Breaker on October 27th, and I have no statistics on when this last mystery opponent had a match or wrestle.
So before we reveal who the mystery opponent was, who did you think it was going to be?
I had no idea. I really did. I had no. This person was not on my bingo card
At all.
all. Now I
At all.
told you before. I listened to Sam Roberts on the 24/7 wrestling channel on satellite radio. He does a show from 12 to 2 Monday
Mhm.
through Thursday, and he talks to this person at least twice a week, if not more. And it was nowhere in my mind that I thought that this would happen.
For sure. So the mystery opponent, I won't say that I popped because I've never been a big, woo-woo guy.
Right.
But I did say last week I thought he was going to be the guy for the Garden because I thought that made sense.
Yes, because he's from New York.
He's from New York, Long Island guy, right? So him being in Albany didn't really get the pop he deserved, right?
No, not
And
really. No.
he got a pop, but it wasn't like honestly, we'll talk about the Garden, but boy, if his music hit at the Garden, I think we get a similar pop to the guy who because I mean
Yep.
that pop on Monday was special.
That pop on
But
Monday was wonderful.
we got Zack Ryder. He comes out
He didn't
as
come out
Zack
as Matt
Ryder.
Cardona. He came out as Zack Ryder.
He's infamously said on the internet that Zack Ryder was dead
Yep.
for years.
Yep.
But he's also infamously on the internet tried to politic his way back into the WWE. Right?
Yep.
We all known this was his end goal was to get back to the. He's the indie god, right? You can't deny. Like this guy makes a ton of money on the indies, a ton of money on merch. He understands how to work that system. He'll make more money probably on the indies than he will in WWE. Just in sheer dollars, right? But
Sure.
the marketability of being a WWE superstar also works in your favor in the indies, right? So he comes out, he does the woo 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 thing, looks great. I mean, Matt Cardona looks fantastic for his age. He's bulked up, he's pretty jacked, and solid match. I never thought LA Knight was going to lose this match.
I hoped he would. I honestly did. When I saw it was him, I kind of hoped he did. Because again, Cena called him out a couple weeks ago when he did his little pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Called him out by name. Not Zack Ryder. Called him out by his real name, Matt Cardona.
Yeah, they're really good friends.
Yes. This was a good fight. This was a good match. This was not a bad match at all. The fact that we're probably not going to get the tag team we deserve as fans of 80s TV shows.
Knight Rider.
A Knight Rider tag team with a little remix of the Knight Rider theme in there.
Oh, man.
Hey. I would pop in my living room so bad.
It could still happen. Part of me, I felt a little uncomfortable.
Oh,
watching him come out as Zack Ryder. Why? Because Triple H is petty, and I feel like Matt Cardona is taking his shots. He's taking little pot shots, at Triple H over the year. I don't think those two are on the best of terms, right? But man, it just calling him Zack Ryder. I think it doesn't help Matt Cardona on the indies. Because it's like you're dismissing him as
that's a
who he's become.
name.
Yes, a very WWE name, and it's like, hey, you don't exist outside of the WWE bubble,
right?
And I thought that was odd, but I then, after seeing how happy Matt Cardona was, how excited Chelsea Green was because he's worked his way back. Yes, like they're happy with it, so I'm happy with it. I thought it was a dig, but at the same time, like if you're happy, this is your career, you didn't have to do this. You wanted to do this. You wanted your shot to get back to the big time, so to speak. And you got it, and you deserve it. Like he deserved it. He put him and LA Knight put on a good match. LA Knight just
Well, that's it. Down to Matt. See, now Matt's right. He was Matt Cardona on NXT.
yeah.
So, so they were. So, yeah.
But then again, they very rarely, the casual fans don't watch NXT. Like, I
Right.
feel like the people who show up to WWE house shows, which is sad, they don't watch NXT. Like, they simply don't. They don't know about the TNA angle where, the complete Matt Cardona comes out there. But I thought it was odd that he came as Zack Ryder, but if he's happy with it, I'm ecstatic, right? I'm happy for him and Chelsea. I hate him that he's with Chelsea, but I'm happy for him and Chelsea.
Now, do you know what the next match was?
Was it the main event?
It was not the main event.
Then I don't even remember what the main event was.
This was a wrestler that you love to talk about every time we talk about SmackDown. Every single time.
Carmelo Hayes.
No, these were
Chelsea
women.
Green. Chelsea.
Not
Green.
that Chelsea. Not that woman. This was your WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill, who defeated Tiffany Stratton back on Saturday Night Main Event, versus B-Fab, who with Michin lost to Julia and Kiana James back on September 26th. This match set up Cargill's next match, hopefully waiting for us to get to a good match.
So at some point in time in this match, I thought that Tiffany Stratton was going to hobble down to the ring to set her up for a match with Jade Cargill, like the rematch with Jade Cargill. That didn't happen. What happened disappointed me so much.
Was it the beatdown?
It was the berating and the like belittling of
the B missing.
Like, let's get out of. You got to get out of the Michin vortex, man. Love Keith Lee, love Mia Yim, Mia Lee, whatever her name is. Bless their family, right? Big E's fiance, her sister. Bless their whole family.
Yeah, but
her vortex in the WWE didn't help the U.S. title. It's not going to help the world title. Her and B-Fab teaming. This ain't Maxine, right? This ain't Maxine Dupree.
They're not catching that lightning.
No, they're not going to catch that. They're almost an after. I mean, they are an afterthought. Stick to going after the tag team titles and losing those matches. Don't taint Jade's title run already, because that's what it's going to do.
The only thing B-Fab missed on her drop kicks, almost every one. She's not close enough when she makes them. And was this the one with the big leg drop that just missed? Was that this match, or was that on Monday? That was this match.
I actually think it happened in both matches.
It may have.
Yes.
But Jade dominated, as Jade's supposed to dominate, because she's as she said, she's that bitch, right? That's the dominating part is fine. Mm-hmm. But and then you just turn around and you just set up what next SmackDown is going to be her versus Michin. Okay.
I was so disappointed. Like, when I say I literally had to walk out of my room when she was standing over Michin. I was like, I can't watch it. Like, what are we doing? Like, what? That is the absolute worst thing to do for Jade.
It is.
As a new champion, is to feed her B-Fab and Michin. Yep. It just, once again, I try not to be overly critical on these wrestlers because they're out there doing a excellent job. Like, they're not terrible wrestlers.
You're not critical.
Nobody cares. Yeah, like, the people don't care about them. Like, you.
No, they don't. And this was, and we got the news not long after that SmackDown's going back to 3 hours.
So we're going to get more of them. And I mean, give them a chance to shine, right? You can have matches that aren't title matches. She doesn't always have to be chasing the title because she's not going to win it.
No.
Like, they're not going to give her the title. Because
I hear you.
I don't know what else to say without just sitting there and just knocking the poor girl. I mean, not poor girl because she's a damn WWE superstar, but
Sure.
I mean, it just didn't do it for me. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Like they say in American American Idol. It's gonna be a no for me. Like,
Um,
get her out of here.
well, then we go on to the main event. So the last time Mr. Rhodes was in action, he fought Aleister Black to a no contest on November 7th SmackDown. And the Vision versus Punk and Uso was a no contest on Raw, November 3rd. So naturally, this match should have a clean and logical finish.
Clean. If anybody thought this man like part of course, I typed in the chat, hey, I hope Bronson wins the title. Everybody on the planet knew that Bronson Reed was not going to win the title on a random SmackDown right
Nope.
before Survivor Series.
Nope.
A match that was an impromptu match. Like it
Yep.
just wasn't going to happen unless Cody Rhodes was like seriously injured and they
Right.
had to drop and it wouldn't be Bronson that took it. But I digress. This
There-
match go ahead.
No, I was going to say there was a good outcome to this match, but right now,
I mean,
they had a match and they did some stuff.
they did things. I mean, Cody does what Cody does. Bronson's so good in the ring. He's such a good heel. And then of course,
Reese
Big
Cup,
Bron-
large. Sorry, my son's
Exactly.
going to Wawa. My son's going to Wawa. I got to get mine.
Oh man, Wawa. Such a New Jersey and Philadelphia thing.
Damn right. Slowly spreading across the United States. Go ahead.
It'll never get to Texas.
Don't
Boy,
say no.
the people of Bucky's would burn every single one of those Wawas down.
Fair point.
Oh man. But yeah, it just things happen. Braun
The
showed
Allzilla
up.
did what the Allzilla does,
Yeah.
and then the Vision does what the Vision does.
Yeah.
Logan Paul came out, attacked Cody Rhodes.
Surprise.
There's your DQ. But the Usos came out, both Jimmy and Jay. First of all, I love me some Usos coming down to make the save. I love when the Usos come out and run right to the ring, except they never do that. They got to come out and they got to pose and they got to do their little thing and they got to crouch down and slow walk a couple of steps. Your boy is in the ring getting beat up by this big monster of a man and the man with the golden right hand. And you guys are.
Hey man, you gotta look good for the camera, man. It don't matter if they're not getting beat up, so they're like, we gonna be all right.
Cody's still getting beat up though while they're posing.
That's all right.
Well, here come the Usos. All right, cool. We get the Usos, and then now Paul Heyman walking around with a contract all night, right?
Yeah.
We need another member of the Vision's Wargames team. We have Bronson Reed, we have Braun Breaker, we have Logan Paul. We have 2 slots to fill. Out of nowhere comes a suspended Drew McIntyre with claymores for everybody.
Man, he learned so much from Randy because boy, he really do be coming out of nowhere. He like teleports in and
He was just
the Claymores come out of nowhere. Just the right choice. He's definitely the right choice for the team for that team.
Absolutely. Like, Nick Aldis was rightly upset.
Of course.
While Paul Heyman's standing there yelling, and it's the rules, and you know the rules. Right. Matt, right.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Correct. Every single time.
Yes.
Gotta hit it like 5 times before he even starts running to the ring.
So SmackDown ended with Drew McIntyre seemingly joining the Vision for Wargames.
Yes.
I like it.
I liked it.
The mystery 5th opponent or fifth member of the Vision probably never be able to guess this in our lives. But we'll get there in a minute.
No, huge surprise because I was completely lost.
I
Who
was
the fa-
blown out of the water when I saw it.
I thought it was going to be the Red Rooster, Terry
I was
Taylor.
hoping that it was going to be Dr. Isaac Yankem.
Oh, that would have been. I mean, he's menacing, very intimidating, very
Yeah,
scary.
man.
Mm,
But that was SmackDown. And SmackDown wasn't awful.
No,
SmackDown wasn't great.
no, it was a solid. It was a solid SmackDown. Like it leagues better than it's been uh the rest of the year. Leagues better. I'm terrified for it going back to 3 hours. Absolutely terrified.
So am I.
This
Because Raw should be 3 hours after this last Raw. I can speak.
yeah, I'm not looking forward to 3 hours of SmackDown. Yes, it's gonna give people opportunities to get some TV time. Nothing wrong with that, right? We might actually even see R-Truth wrestle, right? Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, before his contract's up.
Exactly. Like we might get a chance to see people wrestle because they have the talent.
They do.
But can they make me care about those storylines? Because
Probably
the
not.
writing has been atrocious on
It
SmackDown.
has. It has.
So
I think we need Freddie Prinze Jr. back.
we probably do. Like him and Brian James, they both need to watch the show and listen to what we have to say because we have great ideas. We're
We
idea
do
people.
have great ideas.
Great ideas. I have a great idea for a segment.
Okay.
List. You're a man of lists.
I love lists. I'm a huge fan of lists on the Geek Spot News. I'm a huge fan of lists at work. Sometimes I'll just pull a list out of nowhere.
Do you have a list for us, Mr.
I
Frank?
actually have a list that ties in to what could be one of the 5 greatest episodes of Raw ever. Now, this list is a little old. This list was last updated on July 7th, 2025. But
Okay.
we're going to look at the 19 best episodes of Raw in the history of WWE
Love it.
from thesportster.com. And I'm going to be able to give you the matches in that episode quickly.
Okay.
So at number 19, this one, June 9th, 2025, Triple H produced a complete episode of Monday Night Raw. This was one of the better Raws that they did.
Okay.
Not a perfect show, but it was very close to perfect. We had AJ Styles defeated Chad Gable in the first match. The second match, we had a Queen of the Ring fatal 4-way, Roxanne Perez defeating Kairi Sane, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley. Remember when Liv Morgan was able to wrestle? Those were good times.
Oh, I miss those days.
The third match of the night was a King of the Ring fatal 4-way. Sami Zayn defeated Braun Breaker, Dirty Dom, and Penta.
Those are good. That was a good match. I remember.
That was a very good match.
I remember that match. I remember.
And the main
that match.
event of the evening, Gunther defeated Jey Uso in a World Heavyweight Championship match.
Great match as well. That was way better than their SummerSlam match. I think it was. That was SummerSlam. Yeah, extremely better. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good Raw. Good Raw.
And it was Jey dropping the belt to Gunther.
Yes.
And that's what's missing from Raw and from SmackDown are the shock changes. The shock, it's just kind of cut paint by numbers shows.
Yeah.
So, number 18, April 8th, 2013, Raw after WrestleMania 29 made up for a really bad WrestleMania. We had 9 matches.
Okay.
We had Big E defeated Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Wade Barrett defeated the champion Miz for the Intercontinental belt.
Okay.
Alberto Del Rio defeated Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
This doesn't sound like a great Raw, but keep going.
Dolph Ziggler defeated Alberto Del Rio for the
Oh,
belt.
this is the
That's
cash
the
in.
cash in.
Cash in.
That's
Great
the
cash
cash
in.
in.
Hmm.
Our
Okay.
Truth, Zack Ryder, and Santino defeated 3MB. I don't
Oh,
even remember 3MB.
what?
I barely remember 3MB right now.
Hold up. Do you know who's in 3MB?
Not off the top of my head. No, I'm drawing a blank.
Are you
Please.
greatest faction of all time? Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre. 3MB, the 3-man band. Oh my gosh.
Was this when Drew had facial hair?
No, he had no facial hair.
Okay, that's why I don't remember it.
This is babyface Drew.
Okay.
This is the future Drew. This is like you were the chosen one, but now I hate you, Drew. Like
I got you.
Three.
The sixth match of the evening was Randy Orton versus Sheamus, ending in a no contest. Then we have Fandango beat Kofi Kingston via DQ. Number 8 was an 8-person mixed tag match. Here we go. Tons of Funk and the Funkadelics defeated the Bella Twins and Team Rhodes Scholars.
Oh man, this sounds like a great Raw. This sounds like a terrible Raw, by the way.
And John Cena defeated Mark Henry.
Oh man, wait a minute. This is post Salmon Jacket Mark Henry. This is before the Salmon Jacket Mark Henry.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean,
yeah.
The cash in, of course, makes that Raw.
The cash in and the Intercontinental change. 2 title changes on one show is very, very rare.
Touche.
Back to number 17. December 10th, 2007. Raw's 15th anniversary.
Okay.
We have 7 matches on the card. We have Jeff Hardy, champion, your fan, my fan. No, wait, nobody's fan. Defeated Carlito in a ladder match. That kicked off the night. That's a hell of a way to kick off Raw.
Okay. You know,
in a singles match, we have RVD beating Santino Marella. We have Evolution, Triple H, Ric Flair, and Batista beating Edge, Randy Orton, and Umaga.
Oh.
We have for the 4th match of the night, this had to be at the top of the hour. Hornswoggle beat the Great Khali. I'm sorry.
Should.
It was a no contest. I'm sorry.
I mean,
now I don't know if this was Hornswoggle McMahon or just Hornswoggle.
So really quick, thank you so much. What is this? Purist Wrestling. Hey guys, he did have a question because we very rarely get questions in the group.
We do. And what's up, Brandon?
Other than Matt trolling Nia Jax, do you think El Grande Americano needs to debut a Lady Americano or a Lady Britannica to have other countries with El Grande Americano? Great question.
It is a good question. And Lady Britannica makes me think of Encyclopedia, so I say no to that.
Makes me think of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. They had all the different, the Mother Russia and all these random different country wrestlers. I don't hate that idea.
Me either.
But like the question is, if it's not Maxine Dupree, what are we doing? Like I feel like Maxine Dupree is probably one of the only one that could pull off like a ridiculous, or Becky, but like Becky's too big for that. Like, and I don't think Ivy now has the personality for it. Like, because it would be a mid-carder.
You know who else would have been good? Nikki Cross would have been good.
I mean, yeah, because she's foreign too, which makes it hilarious. Because she like a thick Irish or Scottish accent.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. Nikki Cross would have been almost Americano, like almost a superhero.
I don't hate the idea of a Lady Americano.
No, not at all. I just hate the other 2 Americanos, the Los Americanos. Love El Grande. Like what El Grande is doing is fantastic. The other 2 guys, not so much. But a Lady Americano would be really cool. But I think, or a Lady Britannica. I love the name. But it takes a
Okay.
certain person that could pull that off.
Okay, that makes sense. I see what you're doing with the Lady Britannica now.
Mm,
Okay.
mm. I could I'll Mariah May or Blake Monroe. Her face is way too beautiful to cover it with a mask. I mean, same with Maxine Dupree, but uh,
I agree.
yeah, but
Back to
I
this
would
Raw.
dig.
Back to this fun Raw.
Yes,
We had a 15th anniversary battle royal that Ted DiBiase won.
Ted DiBiase Jr. or
Oh,
Senior.
Ted DiBiase.
Okay, he had to pay
Remember, it's
everybody.
2007.
Yeah, he had to pay everybody to jump out of the ring.
He may
Probably
have.
he may have.
We had a World Tag Team Championship match. Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly defeated Trevor Murdoch and Lance Cade for the belts.
Underrated tag team Trevor Murdoch and Lance Cade. RIP to Lance Cade.
And then for the main event on the 15th anniversary of Raw, Mr. Kennedy defeated Marty Jannetty.
Oh my gosh. Party Marty.
That was Cody Rhodes' first title.
So this was okay. Keep going because I'm just not seeing. Maybe you had to be there, and maybe when it happened, I was
again. You're talking 2007, which is like 80 years ago to me right now.
I get it. I'm pretty sure I watched this Raw, but go ahead.
Number 16, we have January 16th, 2006. Edge retains the championship in an entertaining TLC match. So we have 4 quick matches on this card. Shawn Michaels opens the night up, defeating Kurt Angle with Daivari.
Okay.
Number 2 match was a 6-woman tag match. Vince's Devils, Candice Michelle, Tori Wilson, and Victoria defeated Trish Stratus, Ashley, and Mickie James. Oh, what a match that had to be.
Yeah.
And we had Shelton Benjamin with Mama Benjamin beat the Big Show via countout. And then Edge with Lita defeated Ric Flair to return the WWE Championship.
Mama Benjamin, Vince McMahon, you're a piece of shit. No, I just Mama Benjamin. Thea Vidal, respect to you. Good.
Number 15, we get the first Raw on Netflix.
Oh wow, 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
January 6, 2025. There were only 4 matches, but there was a lot of backstage stuff. Roman Reigns beat Solo Sikoa, Tribal Combat. Rhea Ripley beat Liv Morgan with Dominic Mysterio and Raquel Rodriguez to win the Women's World Championship. Jey Uso defeated Drew McIntyre. CM Punk defeated Seth Rollins. John Cena appeared to start his retirement tour, announcing he was going into the Royal Rumble. Liv Morgan had a 226-day reign as women's champion end. Rhea Ripley became a 2-time women's world champion. Undertaker appeared and had a cool interaction with Rhea. Hulk Hogan came out to promote his beer.
Yes.
Unfortunately, booed out of the building.
Yes.
Okay. At number 14, what do you got, Matt?
Completely.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
Completely agree.
100%. Matt said Shelton Benjamin is the most underrated and underutilized talent in WWE history. Yes. Number 14, we have The New Era Begins, July 25th, 2016. We had 8 matches.
Okay.
We had Finn Balor defeating Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and Rusev with Lana in a fatal 4-way. Then we had Matt's favorite wrestler beat Britt Baker. I didn't even realize she was in WWE.
This has to be wrong.
Nia Jax defeated Britt Baker.
That is completely false. There's no Britt Baker is.
That's what it says.
Okay.
Number 3, Roman Reigns defeated Chris Jericho, Sami Zayn, and Sheamus in a fatal 4-way. Neville beat Curtis Axel. Sasha Banks defeated Charlotte Flair with Dana Brooke to win the WWE Women's Championship.
Great match.
Braun Strowman defeated James Ellsworth, your other favorite wrestler. Big Cass and Enzo defeated the Shining Stars. And a number one contenders match to face Seth Rollins for the vacant WWE Universal Championship at SummerSlam. Finn Balor defeated Roman Reigns.
Who the hell are the Shining Stars?
I have absolutely no idea.
Like, I thought she might have been an enhancement talent. I don't ever remember Britt Baker wrestling a WWE match.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
I could be wrong. She definitely could have been enhancement talent.
So we had Stephanie McMahon and Raw General Manager Mick Foley announced the new Universal Championship with the inaugural winner crowned at SummerSlam 2016. This was when Finn Balor won, and then Seth broke his world with a buckle bomb not long after that. Sad. Number 13, the Invasion storyline is over. November 19th, 2001. We had 5 matches. Trish Stratus defeated Lita to retain the World Women's Champion. Dudley Boyz defeated Rob Van Dam in a 2-on-1 handicap tables match. That had to be brutal.
I think that was Trish Stratus's final match.
Oh, when I get to the bottom thing here. So The Rock defeated Kurt Angle to return the World Championship. Kane beat Chris Jericho via DQ, and William Regal beat Taz in the main event of the night.
Oh, he's a man's man.
Yes,
he's a manly man.
Mr. McMahon was on top of the world when he removed Paul Heyman from commentary duties, returning Jerry Lawler to his rightful place. I personally love Paul Heyman in commentary.
He's great in everything he does.
Yep. It does not say. It does say that Ric Flair returned for the first time in 8 years, and then dropped the bombshell that he was McMahon's 50-50 partner as they co-own WWE.
Loved it. That was stupid, but okay.
Number 12, here we go. Several shocking moments happened on this edition of Raw, May 17th, 1993.
Oh, I love it. It's a great year.
This is the year that the Phillies lost the World Series to Joe Carter and them GD Blue Jays.
What's going on, Ace? Ace popped in at the right time to listen to Philly.
Listen to me talk about the Phillies losing something. Ha ha ha.
Yes. Perfect timing, Ace.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
5 matches on the card in 1993. The Smoking Guns defeated Glenn Ruth and Tony Vajada.
Those are the enhancement talent days.
Yeah. Oh, wait. These matches get better. The Kid defeated Razor Ramon. I believe that was his first match, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No. So he beat Razor Ramon on the Superstars. Like one of the Saturday, and then he gets a shot on Monday Night Raw, and he still beat him.
If the Phillies are as much of a real team as the Giants are. Oh
wow, that cut deep.
The third match of the night, Tatanka defeated Scott Taylor. Then Yokozuna defeated Kamala. Oh man,
Vince McMahon, you're a piece. You're a real piece.
And then
come on,
the champion, Shawn Michaels, the Intercontinental Champion, lost to his former partner, Marty Jannetty.
Wow. I remember that. And boy, the pop for Marty Jannetty, the world did not know Marty Jannetty was a creep.
No, they did not.
Was a creep yeah.
No, they did not.
I did not realize for so many years that Yokozuna was Samoan.
I had never known that until the documentary. Never knew it.
Really?
Yeah, I never knew that.
No, I found out about that like the mid 2000s. It became because when they start talking about the whatever they called themselves, like Undertaker, the Godfather, Yokozuna.
Oh, the BFT or the BS, whatever it is. The boys.
Yes.
Baker Street Boys, whatever the hell it is.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. When I found out about the mid 2000s, I was like, man, Yokozuna the whole time. Like that's how ignorant I was. Whole time. I mean, Polynesian.
I had no
Pacific
idea.
Asian. But BSK. There you go. BSK.
BSK. Thank you, Matt. Number 11. The final boss unleashes a brutal attack on the American Nightmare, March 25th, 2024.
Great ending to Raw.
Great ending to Raw. It was the first of the shock moments with social media. With the after the camera footage where the final boss character could have been one of the greatest villains in the history of the WWE until they decided
Mama Rhodes. I love
beating him in the rain. Mama Rhodes.
Yes.
That was good Rock then. That was good
great.
Rock.
That was great.
6 quick matches. Ricochet defeated JD McDonough.
Banger.
Candice LeRae defeated Ivy Nile. DIY defeated The New Day. I'm sorry, that was a no contest. Andrade defeated Giovanni Vinci.
Wow.
Bronson Reed defeated Sami Zayn. Okay. And Jey Uso defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. This was on the road to WrestleMania 40, where I sat next to Matt in chilly Lincoln Financial Field to watch one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time.
You misspoke. You said chilly. You meant crappy. But
okay. No, it's chilly. It's chilly.
It was chilly and crappy. Got it.
Mama Rhodes. Beating him to a bloody pulp outside by his bus.
Great segment. All the rest of the matches just sound so terrible.
Like they do, go Birds.
Like they just sound terrible. All right, top 10.
All right, here we go. Top 10 time. Let's speed through this. Raw is 30, January 23rd, 2023.
Great Raw. The
4
click returned. The click returned in that Raw, I think it was.
The Usos defeated the Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Dirty Dominic Mysterio before he had found his footing, to retain the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Solid match. I remember that.
Seth Rollins and the Street Profits, which is an odd pairing, but a good pairing, defeated Imperium in a 6-man tag.
Okay.
Bianca Belair defeated Sonya Deville in a non-title singles match. And United States champion Austin Theory defeated Bobby Lashley in a no DQ match.
Insane. The fact that Austin Theory ever beat Bobby Lashley. Sonya Deville, one of the most they dropped the ball with Sonya Deville. She could have been something really special.
Yep.
Like they really dropped the ball with her.
Yep. This was also the ultra cool meeting between the American Badass and Bray Wyatt on the eve of what turned out to be his last match at the Royal Rumble, sadly.
Oh, that is terrible.
It is.
R.I.P.
Number 9. Raw after WrestleMania 30 featured a shocking title change April 7th, 2014. 9 matches on this card. Damn.
That was back when the Raw after WrestleMania meant something.
Yep.
You know, back when it was like a thing.
I'll tell you, the Raw after WrestleMania 40 sucked.
Yeah, it hasn't been a thing in at least like the last 5 or 6 years at least.
So we start off with a 6-man tag team match. The Wyatt family defeated John Cena, Sheamus, and Big E.
Insane.
Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Luke Harper.
Absolutely. And Bray Wyatt.
Oh, yeah.
Second match was a mixed tag team. Emma and Santino Marella defeated Summer Rae and Fandango.
I love them. I love Emma. Like, man.
I don't hate Fandango. I'm just saying.
Oh, Dirty Dango. Oh, he's retiring in January.
Good for him.
He just announced it. He's gonna have his last match at Turning Point in TNA. Yeah.
Third match was a WWE Tag Team Championship match. The Usos as champions ended in a double countout versus Batista and Randy Orton. Rob Van Dam defeated Damian Sandow. Bad News Barrett defeated Rey Mysterio. Rusev defeated Zack Ryder. The shock title change came at the 7th match of the evening where Paige made her debut and defeated AJ Lee.
Great moment.
Yes, it was. Then we follow up that banger of a match with Cesaro versus Jack Swagger.
Okay.
Beating Jack Swagger. And then Triple H versus Daniel Bryan as the champion ended in a no contest. That is a good Raw after WrestleMania. We got the final appearance of the Ultimate Warrior. Paige, Rusev, and Lana came up from NXT. Again, like you said, back when it meant something.
Yeah. Those Raw after that was must-see TV because you never know what was going to happen. Right? Yep. You got the call-ups, you got big moments. Paige coming out beating AJ Lee was a huge moment at the time.
And Triple H had the Shield in his corner, and they turned on him and stood up to him stood up to the authority. Finally, yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah.
But for the number 8 Raw, we're going to go all the way back to September 22nd, 1997. This is the night that Steve Austin handed Vince McMahon his very first stunner.
Oh, great moment when he came out in the suit. Yes, great moment.
So we had Ahmed Johnson defeat Rocky Maivia in a quarterfinal match in the WWE Intercontinental Championship tournament. Then we have the Legion of Doom defeated the Nation of Domination, Farouk and Kama Mustafa via DQ. Some power names in this Raw. Owen Hart defeated Brian Pillman via DQ. I mean, these are some banger names. Cactus Jack defeated Hunter Hearst Hemsley. And then Bret Hart defeated Goldust.
Okay. Weird main event, but Goldust was hot. Like Goldust was so over for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Should have never been as hot as he was, but he was.
And then and this was at MSG, of course. And then it said later in the evening, Dude Love chickened out of his Falls Count Anywhere match with Triple H. And one of the most fun visionettes ever, the Dude asked Mankind to help, but Mankind deferred to someone even more terrifying as Cactus Jack made his way
that was a good
to his WWE debut. Number 7, Tony Schiavone's butts in seats comment backfired January 4th, 1999. This was when WCW decided to break the news on their show that the WWE's pre-taped ending to Raw. 8 long matches. I'll run through these real fast so this doesn't stay long.
Okay.
Steve Blackman defeated Ken Shamrock. Mark Henry defeated Goldust via DQ. Test versus The Godfather ended in double countout. Triple H defeated Mankind. Edge versus D'Lo Brown ended in a no contest. D'Lo Brown.
Love D'Lo.
Gerald Briscoe and Pat Patterson versus Kane ended in a no contest. Vince must have been mad at them. Vince must have been pissed at them that night.
As it should have.
The hardcore champion Road Dogg defeated Al Snow. And then in the most shocking moment, Mankind beat The Rock as WCW had spoiled earlier in the evening.
Mama Foley, your baby boy did it. One of the greatest Raw moments of all time.
Absolutely.
Insane that the joke, like the way they joked about it is if Mankind was like, one, he truly was an internet phenom. This was after the Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
So, I mean, he literally just made himself a legend in the Hell in a Cell. So,
and he celebrated with DX. And I remember that. That was a great moment.
Great moment.
Number 6, The Invasion gets in Extreme July 9th, 2001. We had 8 matches.
Okay.
DDP versus The Undertaker ended in a no contest, as it should.
Hated that feud. Go ahead.
Yeah, me too. And then DDP hated it too.
Yeah.
He hated it. The APA defeated the Dudley Boys to win the tag team belts.
Okay.
Champion Albert defeated Rhino. Big Show beat Jeff Hardy. Booker T, as the champion, defeated Kurt Angle. Kane and Chris Jericho defeated Lance Storm and Mike Awesome via DQ. The light heavyweight champion X-Pac defeated Tajiri. And Team WWE and Team WCW versus Team ECW ended in a no contest.
Is that when Stone Cold came out and just no, that was the Invasion. I'm thinking of
Yeah, that
something
was
different.
the Invasion.
Who else in the room thought Mike Awesome was gonna be like the next big thing? I thought
Yep.
Mike Awesome was gonna be the guy.
Yep.
I just knew he was gonna be like the biggest thing since like Goldberg. He kind
They set him up for it.
they did.
Um,
Unfortunately. The
and now
fat
we
chick
we,
the
we
fat
go
chick
to the
thriller.
top 5.
Yeah.
November 7th, 2022, Austin Theory makes unwanted history.
Okay.
We have the Bloodline, the Usos and Sola defeated Matt Riddle and the New Day.
Okay.
One of your favorite wrestlers, Baron Corbin, defeated Cedric Alexander.
As he should.
Otis defeated Elias. Austin Theory defeated Shelton Benjamin. The Miz beat Johnny Gargano. Nikki Cross defeated Dana Brooke to win the 24/7 championship. Seth Rollins beat Austin Theory.
This sounds like it sucked. Like
Yeah.
these, like all of these do not sound like great Raw moments. But okay, go ahead.
The Austin Theory unsuccessfully cashed his
Cashed
Money in the
in.
Bank. They had to get rid of that Money in the Bank.
Is that when Tyson Fury punched him in the face? Like, is that
It
one of
just
the?
says Austin Theory unsuccessfully cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, number 4. I don't think that's a 5th best Raw episode ever. That's an awful Raw.
Half of these Raw lists just sound awful, but okay.
Number 4, we're getting close. Sting gate crashes Seth Rollins statue unveiling August 24th, 2015. You finally get Sting in the WWE. Way too late.
10 years too late.
4 quick matches. New Day, Big E and Kofi defeated the Lucha Dragons. Wow.
Okay.
That's a throwback. Kalisto and Sin Cara. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns defeated Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper via DQ. Team Bella, the Bella Twins and Alicia Fox defeated Team PCB, Charlotte, Becky, and Paige. What a team that is. Charlotte, Becky, and Paige?
Their first names, hold up, were they the ones that were called the Submission Sorority or something like that? They had to change their name because they found out there was a porn name.
No, really?
Yes.
And that's why they're PCB?
Yes.
Oh, hell. And in the main event, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, and Ryback defeated The Big Show, Kevin Owens, Rusev, and Sheamus.
That sounds like a banger. Okay.
The Dudley Boys made a surprise return to drive Xavier Woods through a table. At the end of the night, Rollins was supposed to have been presented with a statue, but instead got surprised by Sting showing up to clean house. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Number 3, October 3rd, 2005, Raw Homecoming features a betrayal and a wrestler leaving the Red brand, back when the brand thing mattered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels went to a time limit draw, 30-man Iron Man match. Banger.
2 of the greatest.
The loser leaves Raw match for Edge's Money in the Bank briefcase. Edge versus Matt Hardy.
Wow.
Ric Flair and Triple H defeated Carlito and Chris Masters. Chris Masters was also one of those guys you thought was going to be one of the next big things too, right?
No.
No?
I never, like, he was jacked. Don't get me
He
wrong.
was jacked. His finishing move was the Master Lock.
The Master Lock. I mean, great gimmick, it never worked.
Then we have Trish Stratus and Ashley defeating Victoria Wilson and Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle in a handicap bra and panties match. Oh, those were the days.
Vince, you piece. Okay.
A 6-man tag match: Batista, Chris Benoit, and Rey Mysterio versus Eddie, JBL, and Christian ended in a no contest. And then in a no DQ match for the WWE Championship, champion John Cena defeated Eric Bischoff in a match that should have never happened.
These sound like terrible Raws. Where's the celebration of friendship? That's like one of my favorite Raws, but go ahead.
This was when Monday Night Raw aired on the TNN network. When the rights fees reverted back to USA, Raw came home. Stone Cold stunned all of the McMahons, including Linda, which was kind of awesome. That was some awesome stuff.
Yes.
Number 2, the original ECW invasion takes place on Raw 200, February 24th, 1997. Now, this was the Raw, I believe, that they had in 2 places. They were doing it at the Hammerstein Ballroom and I forget where.
Okay.
Or maybe it was just the Hammerstein Ballroom. Anyway, we had 7 matches. The new Blackjacks, Blackjack Bradshaw and Blackjack Wyndham, defeated the Godwins, Henry and Phineas.
Okay.
Remember, this is 1997.
I get it.
Big Stevie Cool defeated Little Guido. Not
Big
a name
Stevie
you could.
Cool? Is that a Stevie Richards?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's Stevie Richards.
Goldust defeated Savio Vega. Taz defeated Mikey Whipwreck.
Mikey Whipwreck. Classic ECW. Man, he was an ECW legend.
The Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher versus the Legion of Doom ended in a double countout.
Okay.
Tommy Dreamer beat Devon, and The Undertaker defeated Farouk. This was when Sabu leaped off the Raw sign.
Okay.
I remember that. That was awesome.
I mean, like, I know at the time this definitely was an impactful Monday Night Raw because ECW in the 90s was everything.
Yep.
Right? Everything.
Yep. And it was just at the Hammerstein. What they have as the number 1 Raw should not be the number 1 Raw, I don't think. I think at least not, maybe this should be the number 1, but the friendship, the list, all that stuff, that should have been in the top 5.
Definitely R.I.P. Sabu.
R.I.P. Sabu. What we have here to finally close out this long-ass list.
Extremely.
It really was.
And
the
was
Attitude Era begins with DX getting stronger March 30th, 1998. Legion of Doom defeat Los Boricas, Jesus Castillo, and Jose Estrada.
Los Boricuas.
Thank you very much. I knew I butchered that. Kurgan, straight from the Highlander, defeated Chains.
Love it.
Jeff Jarrett beat Aguila. Did I get that right?
Pedro Aguila?
Aguila is all it says. Aguila?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock and Steve Blackman defeated the Nation of Domination, The Rock and Farouk. Mark Miro defeated Taka Michinoku.
Yes.
The Midnight Express, Bodacious Bart and Bombastic Bart defeated the Headbangers for the it was the NWA World Tag Team Championship match. Mm-hmm. That's not the Midnight Express, I know.
No.
And in the main event, the New Age Outlaws defeated Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie.
This is the worst list, I think.
This might be one of the worst lists ever. I'm going to give you what the Chat GPT just the number 1 was because I don't need to go through a whole thing of Chat GPT's number 1. So their top 4, without going into all the matches, This Is Your Life, Rockin' Mankind. Phenomenal.
Great.
Absolutely not on this list. One of the best Raws ever.
Yes.
The Raw Nitro simulcast where WWE buys WCW. How that's not on here blows my mind. That's number 3.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, we will, Matt. Raw is Owen, the night after Owen Hart's passing.
Okay.
Where they did all the tributes. And number 1, Austin attacks Vince in the hospital. Bedpan McMahon.
Those might not be the greatest Raw, but those are some of the greatest segments. This Is Your Life Rock is one of the, if not the greatest segment.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
Absolutely awesome. I'm sorry for making you sit through all that, Matt, because when we talk about this next Raw, you're going to be happy that you stayed around.
So I don't know if this Raw is the greatest Raw of all time. It's definitely better than every single Raw on that list.
every single Raw on that list that I
Couldn't
read.
tell you that much.
See, the one time I go away from ChatGPT probably won.
It probably did. Like it probably did. The Chris Benoit tribute Raw was actually a really good Raw, very emotional. I remember crying quite a bit.
It was at that moment.
No, it
Yeah,
was like it really was. It was a good Raw. Like there was a lot of emotion. Unfortunately, we didn't know what we didn't know.
we did not.
Um, but I mean, yeah,
Let's go. Take it away for Raw.
man. So Monday Night Raw started, and I because of that long list, I completely just drew a blank on how it started. No, I didn't draw a blank. The greatest of all time. Okay, the second greatest of all time decided to show up. Uh, Madison Square Garden, the world's
Yeah.
greatest arena. This guy's music hit, and the place went crazy. I want to say for 13 minutes, they just cheered him. Like I don't think he started speaking until 13 minutes into the show
Did,
because they just cheered.
did you notice that when he stood out and he held his little towel up, that he didn't throw it into the crowd? He dropped
It-
it at his feet.
well, because he's a hater and he's from Boston. He should have thrown it to one kid in the audience.
Maybe
Love the
he
shirt,
wanted
by the way.
maybe he wanted that towel. Or maybe that was for Stu.
No, probably. Yeah. It's time every time he says time to go to work, I'll be totally honest, I tear up a little bit because it just
It got me
it's a
it got me Monday night.
it,
It did get me a little bit Monday night. I watching him run down in the ring, I was like, damn.
this is the last time, right? On Monday Night Raw in the world's greatest arena, and that crowd was so hot. Like they were just it felt like Paris. It felt like Puerto
Yep.
Rico. It
Yep.
felt like Nice when they would, that backlash in Nice, France.
Yep.
It felt like everything it doesn't feel like when it's in Des Moines, Iowa, right?
Yep.
And it was great. Like it was a great feeling. John Cena came out there and he was about to set the world ablaze with his words. And then the true greatest of all time came out, Dominic Mysterio, the greatest Mysterio of all time. Now, was I really happy he came out? Yes. Because I think it makes sense, right? To have
Sure.
a random come out and challenge him, that's cool, but like this has become a story, and I think this is gonna become Dominic's big story, right? This is his real, like he's had coming out parties. He's the AAA Mega Champion. He is the former Intercontinental Champion, but I think this is the story in San Diego that's going to put him on the map because he came out there and challenged John, or it was weird because he challenged John Cena and then he said, "No, I'm not going to do it on your terms." It's like, what do we do? What do you, what? Then get out of here, kid.
Why are
Like,
you here? What are you
yeah,
doing?
what are you doing? But he challenged him on his home turf. So at Survivor Series in San Diego, we will get John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Champion. I love it.
That
Love
is not what I thought was going to happen at Survivor Series. I thought we were going to get Dom versus Dad,
it. Me too.
but I'm not mad at all about this.
No, not mad at all. I mean, their match garnered a lot of attention. It garnered a lot of praise from a lot of different people. And Dom deserves this moment because this is going to be a huge moment for Dominic Mysterio.
Yep.
Um, Second to probably only his WrestleMania match against Dad, right? I think that is a defining moment for Dom, and
Yep.
I think this is going to be another career defining moment for Dominic Mysterio. But before we could get to that, John said, "Hey, I'll fight you right now. Don't have to put the title on the line." And I was a little disappointed with that until Judgment Day music hits, right? Big head JD finagled his way down the aisle with that huge head and Finn. And they were about to jump old John Cena, and then Sheamus and Ray showed up. And I said, "Whoa, we
Got a
just did
banger.
we just pulled the SmackDown on them and
We
just
we got a banger. We got a shock. A
we
little
got
shock.
we got a banger, man. Sheamus, John Cena, and Rey Mysterio in his final Raw appearance in a 3-on-3, tag match. Um, I loved it. They played the hits. They played all the hits, you know?
I loved it, and I loved what Sheamus did at the top of the match, at the end of the match, when they were going for the five knuckle shuffle. John Cena was on the left, Sheamus was in the middle, Ray was on the right, and Sheamus put Cena in the middle.
Yep, as he
And I
should.
love that because that was a moment. Like, this is your moment. You stand in the middle and take this.
Yes.
It
I
was This match did not set anything on fire. This match was not any. This is not going to go down as one of the greatest wrestling matches,
yes.
but it was a great wrestling match
It
at the same time.
was. I'll say this till the cows come home. The Judgment Day is one of the most underrated teams. JD and Finn are one of the most underrated tag teams. They work really well together. That spot where they were just jumping on them and doing all the
Yep.
stuff off the ropes,
Oh
and
my
then they
God,
all
that was
hit.
such a great moment.
I mean, they work so well. They're all like Finn is the vet that JD and Dom really needed to just make them work as well as they work.
Yep.
Um, they played their position. They knew what they were supposed to do. Everybody took the finish, and it was just great. It was a
Yeah.
great moment. It was a great Raw moment. The crowd was electric the entire time.
This was 1000% for the crowd service, and I don't care.
Yeah, beats of the ballot. All 3 raced in on the ropes doing the beats because he's so hilarious. Like the 3-5 knuckle shuffle,
It was
like
great.
it just man, it was phenomenal. Everybody got their finish. Ray hit the double 619. Sheamus with the bro kick, attitude adjustment to the head. 1, 2, 3. Let's go home, right? And just 3 legends: Sheamus, Ray, and John Cena. 3 legends. They deserve that moment, and they had a great moment at
Absolutely.
the Garden.
Absolutely. We get a backstage. I'll give you the backstage segment. You do all the other big heavy lifting since I talked
Okay.
for like 25 freaking minutes.
Okay.
Paul Heyman showed up to talk to Adam and Nick and said, if you think my 4th pick of Drew McIntyre pissed you off, wait until you see what I have in store next. Again, I had no idea what was coming.
No, I thought it was going to be the Brooklyn Brawler, right?
That's what I was thinking.
I was like, man, Brooklyn Brawler. We're in New York. Like, way to pop the crowd. That would have popped the crowd.
Matt, I
Um,
agree with you on almost everything, but even I got to tell you that MSG is still the greatest arena.
I just ignored that because
I know you did.
I know you were trolling me, Matt. I know. No, but I mean, Paul Heyman doing what Paul Heyman does. I love the interaction between Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. It's
Yep.
always very passive aggressive, almost to the point where you think they're gonna fight each other in the office. Like they really,
They're
you
like
know,
frenemies.
yes, extreme frenemies. And I just love their segments because they both really work well together.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that segment happened, and then I think we got the greatest segment of the night.
Was that when Stephanie Vaquer came out?
No, that was when Jackie Redmond came out.
Ah, that's right. That's
Jackie
right.
Redmond
That's right.
said, "I'm going to be in the ring. I want to interview Stephanie Vaquer." And part of me was like, "Why are we going to do that?" Right? Because
My girl
shouldn't we?
never gets to interview in the ring.
She has a ton of interviews in the ring,
Oh,
which
Kathy?
no, Stephanie Vaquer. I was talking about
Oh,
Stephanie Vaquer. She does a
yeah.
lot of interviews in the ring for some strange reason. Um, but she didn't get a chance to get to the ring because Nikki Bella, who made the most shocking heel turn of all time last week,
I'm still
attacked her
strong.
from behind. Yeah, exactly. Shocking. Attacked her from behind, and she said words, and I could have cared less. Like,
Yep.
she said words, and I watch. I don't know if you watch Up and uh What Culture, Ups and Downs, Simon Miller.
Mm-mm. Not really.
Nikki Bella said she's not going to play second fiddle to anybody. She didn't come back to play second fiddle. But if you remember when she came back, the first thing she did was cuddle up to Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer didn't go find her and be like,
Nope.
"Hey, I want you to be my friend." She went to Stephanie Vaquer and she was hanging around her. I thought that was hilarious. Just bad writing. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, it makes sense why she would want to be world champion, right? She's Nikki
Sure.
Bella, right? Remember who you
Sure.
are. Like,
Right.
you are Nikki Bella, but it's so stupid.
It
Like,
is. The whole thing is dumb.
it's dumb. It's really dumb. It's poorly written, and it nobody cared. Everybody knew it was going to happen, and this segment was probably the worst part of Raw.
Yeah, I agree. No, it was horrible. It was horrible. We got a quick little backstage segment.
Is this new?
Asuka
Oh,
tried to
yes.
convince Bayley to join her and Kairi Sane. Bayley said no. Lyra congratulated her, and Bayley called her an idiot.
I mean,
Sometimes she's playing the multiple personalities, sometimes she's not. Just give her the multiple personalities and let her run with it, please.
yeah.
She's good
So-
enough to make that work.
Yes.
That's
It's-
one of the few things I see them dropping the ball with.
Yeah. I wouldn't say, well, yeah, because they're just not capitalizing on how great it could be.
Correct.
Right. They're capitalizing on Oscar and Kyrie because Kyrie
100%.
stayed back to say something to Bailey and she got Kyrie. You know,
Yep.
great. Every time she does it, I laugh.
They can force that into every segment and it'll still be funny.
Always be funny because of her faces too. Like she always looks so stunned when she yells.
Yep.
Great moment. Yeah. What do we have next?
So now we have a last time is now tournament. We have Solo versus
The
I don't know who.
mystery.
And Solo only came out with one Tonga. The tall guy.
The tall Tongan. Yes, he came out with the tall Tongan, who was the least intimidating MFT member. Like he's the biggest, but he's the least. He looks like a big teddy bear, right? He
Really
looks.
does.
He reminds me of Shanky. You remember Shanky from that was with Jinder Mahal,
Oh, wow.
tall
Wow.
Indian guy.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be imposing, but he doesn't look scary. He always looks like he's 1 second away from smiling and hugging you. Like real weird. Real weird. He looks like a guy.
He's going to stop Solo and hug him one day.
Yeah, just I love you, Solo. And just hug him, you know. But we got the return of one Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler, aka the second greatest seller in WWE history.
Who's
This
the
guy,
first?
Mr. Perfect. I
Fair.
think Mr. Perfect is boy.
You said it. You said it in the chat. Mr. Perfect walked so Dolph Ziggler could run.
Yes, Mr. Perfect would make you look like $10 million in the ring, and Dolph Ziggler made Solo look like $5 billion. Like Dolph Ziggler in that match, Solo looked intimidating. Solo looked imposing. Every move that Solo hit looked like it was impactful.
It was the first time that I can remember since the Bloodline days that Solo Sikoa looked like he was actually a threat. And Dolph Ziggler, man,
it was great because he made you believe he could win.
Yep.
Yet he gave everything to Solo.
Yep.
And he made Solo look like a monster.
Yep.
Solo didn't do his usual stick. He just went there. He stuck to business. He wrestled a great match.
Yep.
Probably his best match. Like I would say,
might be best overall. Yeah.
It might be his best match he's had. And Dolph just he put the kid over, man. And I watched Busted Open where he was talking about it.
Same.
And I was just happy for him. He was happy.
Yep.
He's happy. He got that moment. He kept asking would they remember. And I said it was weak that Dolph Ziggler. I will be the first to admit that I wasn't happy when he first came out, but I was happy with the reception he got.
he got the biggest pop of the night. His pop was
He
bigger than Cena's, I think.
his pop was huge. Once again, his music kind of lends to it. Like he has a great theme.
Yeah.
It hit, the crowd knew who he was, and they popped heavy, and he showed out. He's the show off. I thought
He
he was
didn't
gonna
get
give
no
himself a concussion when he kept hitting himself in the head. I was like, "Man, please stop doing that. It looks like
you
it
didn't get
hurts."
no Def Rebels theme. You got Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, no, great theme. Way better than his theme in TNA. So I'm glad he came out as Dolph Ziggler and not Nick Nemeth because I
Yep.
think he would have, like the crowd would have sat on their hands
Yeah, me
had
too.
he came out as Nick Nemeth with his TNA theme. Uh, but man, just great moment, great match. I mean, like
Oh,
this
it was a great match.
great match.
Yep.
The buckle, like I said, Bret Hart would be smiling because Bret Hart took that chest buckle the best. He did that every match. That was his
He he whipped him into that chest buckle from like 2 feet away, and he
yes.
whipped him hard.
The ring moved,
Yeah.
literally. It was great segment. Everybody thought Dolph was dead because
Yep.
I the
I
ref
thought he died too.
immediately checked on him. Um, and it
Now,
just
if you did not have a VPN, you missed half the match.
correct. This is
Easily half the match.
it's about 12 minutes. They got about 12 to 14 minutes of just
Yeah.
good action. And that was the thing I liked about this Raw was everybody got time in the ring. Like
Yep.
there was some segments, but the segments didn't, other than Cena getting that 12-minute ovation, the segments didn't go too long. Of course, the final segment of the night was a little
It got cut.
overstuffed,
It
but
was overstuffed, but it felt like it got cut too short because it was overstuffed.
correct.
Yeah.
Um, but man, this was I'm really happy for Matt Cardona and Nick Nemeth for getting the opportunity to go out there
Yes, sir.
and just performing on the stage they want to be on. Right?
Yep.
They didn't have to do this.
No.
They wanted to do this. You could tell there was no burnt bridges.
Nope.
And they just showed. I mean, Dolph showed out, man. He showed
He did.
everybody why he's one. He really is one of the greatest wrestlers of this generation.
Yep.
Um,
Very, and I'll say underappreciated
yes,
because WWE, I mean, he's a multi-time champion, but I
Mm.
still think the WWE didn't appreciate what they had.
No, he was never the main event.
No,
Like he wasn't the biggest draw. I think he could have been though. I think if they gave him a little more care and
100%.
actually and gave his character a little more character, I
Yep.
think he could have been a top guy. Um yeah, I really enjoyed that match. I enjoyed
So
it
did I.
for Solo just as much as I enjoyed it for Dolph Ziggler
I'm
because
glad to see Solo getting that time to
yeah,
shine like that.
yeah, definitely.
Now, do you remember what was next? Yeah, you do. You paid attention to this one.
No, was this the hug? Was this was
This
this
this this ended up being the hug. Yes.
yeah.
This
Okay.
ended up being the hug. This was Alexa came out to cut a great promo. There is almost, she is one of the top 3 women on the microphone because she brings the crowd. And when they start doing the what crap, she just goes with it. And she doesn't let them distract her. A lot of wrestlers get thrown off by that what thing that's at this point really played out and dumb
Yeah.
for the most part. Um, she don't. Nope. She went with it, and she worked it into her promo as she was going.
The evolution of Alexa Bliss is really fascinating because when she first got called up, it was just like, who was it? All right, oh, cute blonde, I get
Yep.
it, oh man. And then she started winning. And I was like, she's really not that good. Why does she keep winning? What does Vince see in her other than her being this attractive little blonde? Then she kept winning, right? She won every title that she went to every show. She was on SmackDown. She won the SmackDown Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion. And then it really started to click to me because she embraced every single character. The goddess character, I was just like, man, she gets it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. She grew into that. She grew into that character. Then she aligned herself with Bray. She was in a few factions, when they start pairing all the women together.
Yep.
She found her way in and out of that, and she paired herself with Bray, which really put her over. Like that, I think her siding with Bray and being part of the Firefly Funhouse just endeared her to the crowd, and she could do no wrong at this
I
point, right?
I think it endeared her more now
Yeah,
because Bray passed.
yeah,
Not that it didn't endear her then, but I get what you're saying. I agree with that. I just
yeah,
think it helped more now,
correct.
and
Because
she's kind of sticking with it for the most part.
as she should. I mean, unless she really went back to the goddess character, the like, what else you gonna do? Like,
Right.
I mean, what you got something that is a tried and true formula. She's not still coming out doing the supernatural stuff.
No,
Um,
no,
but
she just has
but
the look.
she's really good on the mic. Like,
She's
I
so
don't
good.
think she gets enough credit for how good she is on the mic, how she can carry a promo either by herself or just with her facials,
Yep.
with her words. She don't stumble over her words.
Yeah.
Good promo.
Very
Uh,
good promo. Very impassioned promo.
I thought it was a little weird. I did think because I think this whole program is weird with
What,
Charlotte.
with her
Like,
and Charlotte?
yeah, like
I love it because I think it's helped Charlotte in a way that Charlotte really needed help with the crowd.
no, I mean, I just mean the Survivor Series thing. Her
Oh,
walking out.
well,
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah,
that part of it is
yeah,
is a little weird to me
yeah,
how that worked out, right? So she's out there making her plea, where's Charlotte? Why you blah 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 blah? You didn't come out. You know, I called you, I texted you, I see you on Instagram walking around New York City, which was really
yes,
funny.
yes, yes.
Um,
I'm stalking you. Like, you
right,
don't know it. I'm
right.
stalking you.
So wait, then the bad guys come out, right?
They come out before I get Lash is gonna be a superstar.
She is.
Like, like, as they're coming out, I just look at Lash and I was like, damn, she looks like $1,000,000. She's
Yep.
big, she's intimidating. Her moves look like they hurt. She's gonna be a super. Her and Raquel Rodriguez are gonna feed families. That feud is gonna be the
Yeah, it
feud
is.
that you need to look out for.
Yep.
Um, but the bad guys come out. Rhea and Io come out, and that's when I realized that their ramp was really long because it looked like it took them forever to run down to the ring to try to get in there and save Alexa.
Yeah.
And they get beat up. The numbers game, right? 4-3. And then Charlotte comes out with a kendo stick. What are we doing? Like, this is also rushed, right? Because
It feels rushed. Like if you had, like we said earlier, if you had a month, 2 months to build it out,
correct.
Charlotte could go away for 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yes.
and then make a return. But because we just did this Friday night, now
Friday.
it's 4 days later, 3 days later, we're right. Oh, here she is.
Yes.
But maybe there's something more to it. You still have Friday night and Monday. So
Well, I'm 100% positive now that Charlotte's going to turn at Survivor Series. I think that's.
maybe
I think this is going to be
it's
the end
definitely
of
going to
Alexa.
happen.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the end of her and Alexa. I think she's
I
gonna.
hope not because I really like it, but I get it. That's where the money is.
I do too. I just think that her hatred for Rhea is going to cost them the match,
Yep.
and that's going to lead to what we got. So it makes sense. Like, I guess if they're going to tie it into long term booking, and it's not just for the Survivor Series match. It makes sense because Alexa really did give a powerful promo,
Yep.
and that's what led me to believe, oh, they're done, right? Like,
And Alexa called her my best friend, which
yes,
she hasn't outright said. They've acted it, but Alexa has not outright said that they're friends.
yes,
The whole joke was we're not friends.
yes, yeah, we're the odd couple, right? But they
Right.
really aren't. They're really, really good friends. And it was her promo that just led me to believe that I think Charlotte, or maybe I don't think they turn Alexa. That would be stupid.
No, I
don't
don't
think
think
that would.
Alexa turns.
Yeah.
Charlotte's Alexa's a phenomenal heel, but
Yes.
Charlotte is the option to go heel.
Yeah, because they'll boo Charlotte if she's the face,
Right.
like against Alexa, right? They're
Oh, yeah.
they're gonna cheer Alexa no matter what. Um, and then, So Charlotte comes out, saves Alexa, and Charlotte picks her up out of the corner. And Charlotte's consoling Alexa. And not to be outdone, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley are standing on the other side. And Io just looks at her. It was like, oh, you're hugging. I can hug her too. And
And
she
she hugged
hugs.
her like she's mine.
Yes.
And it was so adorable and funny.
Yes. Charlotte broke.
Yeah.
Charlotte started laughing.
How can you not?
The look on Io's face was
Yes.
priceless.
Yes.
It's such a great moment. It's so goofy. It's one of the reasons I love wrestling because you could tell they're out there having a great time. Like you're in Madison Square Garden. You just had a great segment. You got to beat up the bad guys and you're just in the ring. And it felt like Io didn't know what else to do. It was like,
No.
should I leave now? No, I'm going to hug you because
Yep.
because I love you, Rhea.
Yep.
I love it. I love that so much. I love it for all of them involved.
I thought it was awesome.
Yes. Just a great moment. And Charlotte laugh. That's what I like about wrestling. I love knowing that they're real humans and they're having a good time, right?
Yep.
That
always
was
trying to, and they're always trying to make each other laugh, though. That's also fun.
yes. A great moment, man. Just a great moment. Oh man.
Speaking
I think
of great moments.
what we had next, there are three things I don't like in life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like taxes. I don't like CM Punk, and I don't like Irish wrestlers.
No, you don't.
And I think what was next, we had a moment that made me happy. Right? We have Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupree for the Intercontinental Championship. Am I right?
You are right.
Okay,
You are
I was gonna say
correct.
because I just said a lot of things, and if I was wrong, that would just be silly.
Yeah, I would have let you go anyway, too.
But I joke, I kid. I love Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, gosh, she's so good. She's great.
You know,
She
Sports Illustrated said that.
exactly. I'm not the only one who says it. You know,
No.
Sports Illustrated says it. PWI, of course, they don't say it because they're idiots. Bleacher
They don't.
Report says it. You know, Bleacher Report says it.
Yep.
But she comes out there, and as Alicia Taylor is doing the introduction, Becky is in Maxine Dupree's chest, just yelling her. And I thought that was phenomenal.
It was great.
Like
It was great.
she's just in her face, just like berating her as she's about to have a match for the title. It's like the ultimate disrespect is me just being in your
Head
face.
game.
Just telling you you're nothing. Now, this match wasn't special. I will say,
No.
like, it was not a great match,
Mm-mm.
but we did have a big surprise as AJ Lee came out.
She came skipping down the ramp.
Taking the time. Of course, this distracts Becky Lynch all enough. And the bad thing is, now that we know what we know, there is a law in New York State
There is.
that says if you are going to be ringside for any type of prize fight or any type of fight, period, you have to have a manager's license. I don't think AJ Lee has that.
I don't think she does.
I don't
even though when she came down, she went like this. You better look. While Maxine was climbing up the top rope.
Yes, because she was trying to warn her. So maybe AJ actually came out to help Becky.
AJ was trying to help Becky.
She was.
Becky was just too proud to accept the help of someone else.
Exactly.
At that
But
moment.
no, Becky knew that it was against the law. So she's like,
Okay.
no. She's like, no, I'm not a lawbreaker. I'm not going to
fair.
break New York State penal code
That's fair.
just for you, AJ Lee. And she turned around. Maxine Dupree hit her with a crossbody. You know, gets the win. I can't. Was it a small a surprise roll up? Did she?
No,
did
it
she
wasn't
roll
even
up?
a roll up. She hit her with a cross body and just pulled her leg up and pinned her.
Touche. I thought she hit her with something else after that. But yeah,
No.
Maxine Dupree won. Got the pyro. Huge fireworks. Big moment for Maxine Dupree. Congratulations to her.
Huge moment for Maxine.
Congratulations to her. Becky was fuming, and
As she should be.
it just she's so great. Like I
She
mean,
is.
I wish I could hate on Becky Lynch, but you can't because she knocks everything out of the park. She made Maxine a star.
Yep, she did.
She made this match important. And Maxine got her moment. The pyro, AJ Lee standing next to her. Like you can't write, like you can't
No,
dream that up, right?
no.
That's a dream moment in Madison Square Garden. One of the big John Cena's final Raw. Like you get an opportunity like that to win a world championship or win an intercontinental championship, and you do. Um, and and Becky's meltdown online is even
Becky's
greater.
meltdown online is the thing of is just this is one of the moments where I say thank God for social media.
Yes.
It's very, very rare will I say thank God for social media, but this was a thank God for social media moment.
She's still wearing a jacket. She's probably still wearing her wrestling gear. She hasn't she hasn't got it the next day. She's infuriated. It's
Yep.
If you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth a watch. All her stuff she's doing on X, formerly known as Twitter. Just great times. And she
Huge.
just gets it. She just gets it.
She does.
And much respect to Becky Lynch. Uh, what do you think Maxine's gonna do next with her Intercontinental title?
Not hold
Where
the
do you,
belt long.
who do you think takes it off her? Good point. Who do you think? Who do you think takes it
Who?
off her?
I honestly I don't know. Um I honestly don't know. I don't see Lyra going after her because it's gotta be a heel.
Hmm.
I honestly don't. I have to sit and think about that.
Can I tell you my prediction?
Yes, please.
Roxanne Perez.
Okay.
Roxanne
Okay.
Perez. I think that because I don't think they're gonna put the world title on her, but I think she's too good to not have a title.
She yeah, and it I mean I guess that would be a little pat on the back for all the L's she takes.
Exactly.
She does take an insane amount of L's.
So speaking of L's that she's taken, um, so Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vicarious made official for
Yeah.
Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And Roxanne and Raquel, if you have a VPN or you live outside of the United States, cut an impassioned promo saying that they beat Nikki Bella. So how does she get a title shot? And they're making great points because
They are making
Roxanne
great
beat
points.
her twice.
Yep.
Uh, and and somehow she's gotten a world title match and Roxanne doesn't.
It doesn't
And
make
that
sense.
it
Make it make sense.
you can't.
No.
Not in this case. You
Nope.
can't make that make sense. I love that though that they at least acknowledge the past. Like they didn't
Yes.
do that before. They
No.
would just kind of move on to something different, and what happened 2 weeks ago never happened. But great promo. Raquel not being a world champion in 2026. I don't know what we're doing if you're the WWE. Put a title on her. Put a title on both of them. Right? She could be the world champion, and Roxanne could be the Intercontinental champion until Liv gets back and just beats both of
Well,
them.
Liv will be back soon.
I hope so. I hope so.
Me too.
Um,
But the next match
was
might be
this
my favorite match of the night.
which match was this?
This was the other John Cena match. This was the match that we were looking forward to.
Oh my gosh! How did I draw a blank on
I
this?
don't know how you drew a blank. I can
This,
only lead the horse to water. I can't make him drink.
ladies and gentlemen, there is a young man. There is a man named Gunther. Gunther. Say what you will. There's a lot of great talent in AEW. There's a tremendous amount of talent in New Japan, TNA, MLW, I said TNA already, ROH. Gunther is one of the top 5 wrestlers on the planet. Whether you think he's boring, whether you think
I agree.
he's just a typical foreign heel, say what you will. The man can wrestle any style. He
Yep.
could beat you in so many different ways. He's a technician. He's a powerhouse. He can fly high. He looks goofy when he does the frog splash, but
Really
still
does look awful.
he can go up top. He could beat you from so many. He's fast. He's powerful. He hits hard. He is a phenomenal wrestler. Javon Evans is only 20 years old. This kid is the absolute unequivocal future of the business. This kid gets it. He has not had a bad match since I've seen him on
No.
NXT. I've never seen this kid have a bad match. Gunther versus Javon Evans was everything you love about wrestling.
Yep. It
Gunther,
wasn't a fast match at first. It was a match that took its time to get to the next level. And I thought there were 2 or 3 times that Gunther chopped Javon that I thought he killed the boy.
so Javon started chopping Gunther. Gunther did this thing, and everybody's done this thing to Javon when they either pat him on his shoulder or pat him on his head, like you're a little boy, right?
Yep.
I've been doing this for decades. You're a rookie. Like, oh, good job, man. Good job for doing a good collar and elbow tie up. You know, like good job
Right.
for just getting to the ring without hurting yourself. And Javon started it. He chopped Gunther first, and I thought that was hilarious. He has a good chop too. But Gunther slapped him. Like Gunther didn't chop him all the time. He would do those overhand slaps to the
Yep.
chest,
Yep.
sound like a gunshot. Like he
Yep.
hit Javon.
Mm.
But Javon's facials throughout the match, man, where he's just getting angry. And it's like you get as angry as you want. I'm Gunther. I'm gonna still beat you up. And he beat the hell out of Javon Evans in this match. But Javon kept coming. And I just love that for him. He's like a younger version of Sami Zayn. And this is
Okay.
not an insult. Like one, Sami Zayn is a legend. Like he really is. He's just having a bad moment right now. Like whatever he's doing right now, I wish he
Little
would
bit.
stop doing it.
Little bit.
But he's that plucky underdog that just fights from underneath. And he did, and he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. The crowd was so on fire for this match. They were with everything they were doing up until the point where they started chanting green shirt guy. Cause I think the match went a little too long. And they kept chanting for the green shirt guy or free shirt guy. Free
Right.
shirt guy. Like that annoyed me because I think that's disrespectful, especially in a match like this.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it was a great match.
but once it picked up towards the end, once we knew we were getting to the finish, um, I honestly didn't know who was going to win this match. Everybody knew Gunther was going to win, but at the same time, it was like, wait a minute.
Could this happen?
Because if Javon wins, he ultimately wins. I feel like whoever won this match is who wins the tournament.
Yeah.
And if Javon wins, then okay, we're putting the strap behind. We're gonna put a rocket on this young kid's back. He's gonna retire John Cena. He's gonna go on to have. I mean, he's gonna go on to have a Hall of Fame career anyway. But like, this would be the moment. Like this
Yep.
is this that ruthless aggression moment where he walks
Yep.
down the ring and slaps John Cena. Like that would be his moment. Um, which would definitely be how it should be. I really do feel like a rookie should fight John Cena in his last match, and then you just strap the rocket behind him, um, and have him go into a great career. But this is a great match. Everything I
It
love
was.
about wrestling happened in this match.
Yep. It was vicious, it was tactical, it was high flying, it had a little bit of everything.
Everything and everything Javon did, Gunther had a counter for it.
Yep.
Like, and that's why he's the ring general. He came out to his old music. I love that.
Me too.
I mean, he looked menacing. He looked like a menace. He didn't come out in the suit. He didn't come out in that crazy coat. He came out in a robe. I'm the ring general. Like I
Yep.
loved it.
And then the man left his robe back behind. Like he left the ring and didn't even pick his robe up. Like, how you go? Wait.
Somebody deliver his robe.
Somebody will.
Like it'd probably Ludwig Kaiser. Cause I mean he doesn't
I
wrestle.
haven't,
He's sitting
no,
in
I haven't
catering.
seen him in a while.
Haven't seen him. He's sitting in catering all the time. He doesn't wrestle anymore.
He's
So
upset about that breakup.
he
No, he's
might
not.
be.
No, he's not.
Maybe
He
not.
stepped up and hooked up.
Eh, touche. Touche. I mean, never. I was about to say something very, very distasteful. but I keep it pushing.
I
But
appreciate that.
but man, great match. The future's so bright with both of these guys. I
Yep.
think Gunther by the end of 2026 will be a world champion again. Depends on whatever title he wants to get. Um, and
Whatever brand split draft thing happens eventually someday, one day.
exactly. Whoever's on the other side, just be happy Gunther's not on your side because he's
Yep,
gonna have a title on whichever brand he's on.
he is.
And Javon by the end of 2026 will be the NXT champion and get called up. Right. I think he'll win the NXT title, have a great moment at one of the stand and delivers, and then he'll get called up to the main brand by the end of 2026. He has to. He's
You
ready
might see him get called up by the next WrestleMania. The Monday
for
after
sure.
the next WrestleMania, he might get called up.
He'll be in the Royal Rumble. He'll take over Kofi Kingston spots. Like he'll be
Oh
the,
yeah, he'll be the
the
sprint. He'll be the jumpy. He's already the jumpy guy, but I see what
yes.
you're saying.
Yeah, he'll take over the high spot in the Royal Rumble
Yep,
and do some incredible things in the Rumble before he gets eliminated. It's like the last 5 or 6 people.
I like it.
Um, but yeah, the future's so bright with him. Like I can't gush over him enough because he showed out every chance he got on the big stage, the biggest stages. He just goes out there and puts on a great performance.
He does.
Then we get
You
to
get a
the
quick
end.
little backstage segment.
Oh, which one was this?
Your girl, Jackie Redmond, was talking to AJ Lee. Rhea Ripley came out of stage right,
No, something
pokes her
happened
head in.
before that.
Huh?
Something happened before that.
Uh,
Maxine. AJ was talking to Maxine, and
oh,
then
that's right. AJ was talking to Maxine.
Otis and Cesaro just showed up out of nowhere. It was like, oh, let's go party. And Maxine left, and then Rhea shows up
Rhea
and
shows up and says to AJ, "Can I talk to you for a second?" And AJ says, "Sure," and he goes off with Rhea.
now you had my interest. Or but now I'm really intrigued of what we're gonna do in this women's war game match.
I
Because
think you're going to have AJ recruited to the good side and Becky recruited to the bad side.
and I love it.
Yep.
I love this for the match because you got two. I mean, the match is already star studded. Um, who do you know? What we'll talk about that next week.
Okay.
We'll discuss the winners and losers of the war games next week because we still got
Okay.
a whole week
Yep.
to pine over this and to you know get some more dissension within the ranks because of course there has to be some type of turmoil other than Charlotte and Rhea.
Of
Um,
course.
but then we get to the main event, the culmination of a great night of sports entertainment. Paul Heyman and the Vision. Logan Paul comes out there with a 50 Cent bulletproof vest on. Look really like
Yeah. I was unsure why he was wearing Kevlar. Like,
yeah.
like why? Why?
I mean, Logan Paul came out there and just uh, I love Logan Paul. Logan Paul and Javon Evans will feed families.
Oh yeah.
That would be a generational match if those two ever
Mhm.
got in the ring. But we got the Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Logan Paul coming down there with Paul Heyman. They announced Drew, and Drew just looks like $1,000,000, man.
Yes, he does.
Like he comes out there and like he's huge, he's jacked. He
Yep.
just looks like a million. He looks like a menace. He looks like the guy that he says he is.
Yep.
They come out there. They said, I've aligned myself with Drew McIntyre. I've brought out the Dangerous Alliance. I brought out the Wild Samoans to War Games and beautiful Bobby Eaton.
He brought
All of
out the bloodline.
He brought out the Bloodline, and now he's bringing out the most powerful group that he's ever assembled to this War Games. And your boy took umbrage to that because CM Punk came out, said, you know what? I really don't like any of y'all. Jay
Nope.
and Jimmy comes out from the crowd. Cody Rhodes comes out, tried to give CM Punk a fist bump. CM Punk said,
Totally blew him off.
I don't got no time for your
I got
shenanigans, Cody.
and they both came out without their belts.
Yes, they did. They were
They
ready for a
came out
fight.
ready for business.
Joe Tessitore said, hey, they're ready for a fight. Oh, okay.
Thanks,
Okay.
Joe.
Yeah, thanks.
Keep it up, Cronkite.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe. But yeah, they came out. They were ready for a fight, and the good guys started beating up the bad guys.
Yep.
And then the Beast music hit. The surprise of the century, right?
I was so shocked that Brock Lesnar showed up. And for a second, when he got in the ring, face to face with CM Punk, there was a heartbeat of a second where you think, could he side with the good guys? Because he was a babyface at one point. It was a heartbeat. Nah, CM Punk wasn't even having it.
No. I don't even think the crowd would accept him as a babyface. If he'd have been like, hey, they'd have hugged and they would have just fought off the Brawns. I would be like, I mean, now Brock Lesnar versus Braun Breaker.
That's a WrestleMania.
That is a match I would like to see. I would love to see those two just.
That's a WrestleMania match. That'll happen
for sure
at some point.
I hope so.
Look, this is an alliance of convenience right now.
Of course,
Heyman he's doing a favor for Paul Heyman. So now we have the full bad guy team set up, right? We got the Brons, we got Logan Paul, we got Drew McIntyre, and we got the Beast. All we need is just one more babyface. I have no idea who it's going to be because the credits start to roll.
The credits roll, and I said, "Man, Paul, you're going to end the show like this?" And he's like, "Yeah,
wait one more week.
The credits are rolling. Like, hey guys, go home. We're done here." And then Roman Reigns music hit, and he said, "No, we're not done, guys. I'm here. I'm in New York. You thought I was filming a movie or something? Nope. Nope. I'm in New York because I'm here to fight the Beast. You haven't seen this before, guys. You've never seen me fight this guy. Like this is brand new. This is something totally original."
The only brand new thing about this is Brock Lesnar has never competed in a Wargames.
It's for good reason, because Brock Lesnar he might murder somebody in the Wargames.
Like, he might commit murder.
He might, like, Brock makes his wrestling look so realistic that I really have a concern for the people he's wrestling, because he always looks really angry. He really looks like he really wants to hurt you.
Right. Like he really doesn't want to be there, but since he's going to be there, I'm going to hurt you.
Yes. Yes. He makes it so believable. Like it really, like, because he really could snap and really hurt you in the worst way if he wanted to.
Yep. There isn't a man out there, maybe Roman, but there isn't a man in that ring that can, Braun Breaker can probably. But I think Brock actually knows how to fight. Brock was a MMA champion.
Yes.
So,
I mean, he's so intimidating. We get the face off between him and Roman Reigns. If one thing Brock Lesnar is going to do is he's going to give the Roman Reigns, because boy, he always makes Roman Reigns look like the strongest human next to him, even though
when Roman's music hit, Brock actually had a look of, oh fuck, pardon my French. Yes. But he did have that look of like, whoa, hold on a minute.
I didn't know I was going to have to fight him again. Am I going to have to go get the forklift one more time?
Oh, man.
Like, I think I'm going to
go get the forklift.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to lift the ring again to beat this guy.
I don't know. OSHA might have something to say about that in New York.
Man, they might. But boy, he did have a look of fear, which is awesome, right?
Yeah.
It shows to me that Brock really does care about the business. He says he doesn't. He acts like he doesn't. But at the same time,
the forklift was awesome.
That was like match number 20. It was like, we got to do something different. Oh, let's fucking jack the ring up 20 feet in the air. That was a great damn main event,
Crazy.
by the way. But yeah, like he shows that he really does respect and care about the business because we know he can really hurt you, but it's Roman Reigns. He's the guy. So I gotta be afraid of him. And that's what keeps this feud going. So in WrestleMania 60, when we come back for our final match, it'll still be believable, you know.
Right.
Uh, but great moment to end Raw. It did finish abruptly because for some reason they have this hard time on Netflix, which makes absolutely no
It
sense.
makes no sense whatsoever. Everybody assumed we were going to get Netflix time as much as we want, but like,
I thought we were going to get 3.5 hour Raws. I thought they were going to go over a lot more than go under, but they stuck at this sweet spot of 2.5 hours. And they really, I think only last week, I think they went 240 something.
yeah,
Um, and, and it just, you got to let this one breathe because this was a great
yeah.
brawl, and they just cut it off. NYPD got spared. Everybody should be going to jail. Like the entire Drew, he's suspended. He don't even work here. Like he should be going to jail. Roman speared 2 NYPD officers. He should be going to
He
jail.
should be going to jail.
Cody or CM Punk was literally choking somebody with a kendo stick right next to an NYPD officer. He should be going to jail. Like everybody should be going to jail. Like the
I
entire
don't
group.
even understand how these men make it week to week.
Yes. But this is a phenomenal episode of Raw. Like I had a great time with this
I did too.
episode. Um uh, it was a feel good Raw. It had so many high moments.
Yep.
So many great matches. A lot of the matches got time to breathe. The 3-man tag, like the 6-man tag, that there were like 2 commercial breaks in that. Like it was a lot of time
Yeah.
to wrestle. The segments were cut short, thank goodness, because Stephanie Becker and Nikki Bella. Somebody cares about this match, and bless that person's soul.
It's not me.
It's not me. It is
Not
definitely
me.
not me.
If I, so we're going to go over to Matt's to watch Survivor Series. No kendo stick this time, I don't think, but I know what match I can go to the bathroom.
For sure. I think this is the match, I'll be totally honest. I think this is the match where the crowd turns on Stephanie. Like I think this is the I
I
think this
hope not,
because
but I can see it happening because this is just as,
it's a dead feud.
yep.
It nobody's gonna come out of this looking better.
Yeah.
Because Stephanie came out to MSG and she came out to a crowd of nothing. Right. There was no pop.
No,
Because I think everybody knew it was just a weird segment. Like
it
it
really
just
was just, it didn't, I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me.
it didn't. Like there was no reason for Jackie Redmond to get in the ring and say she was gonna interview Stephanie Becker. Um, like she could have just came down to the ring like most wrestlers do and
Right.
just cut a promo. But yeah, weird segment. Speaking of weird segments, um, after the Judgment Day lost to the good guys, uh, Andrew Schultz was in the crowd. I don't know if
Dude,
you remember this.
I don't, I wish I could forget. He is such a not funny human being.
Yes. And so was Cam Scatterbo and a few New York Giants. And this is the only match that they'll probably win for the rest of the football season
I
because they're
said that.
terrible.
I said that.
The New York Giants are absolutely terrible. I know the Ace is not still in the chat, but the Giants are terrible. Scatterbo's hurt, but
He's just a couple weeks removed from surgery, right?
yeah, he's not hurt enough to put JD in his huge head on his backside because he pushed him down, and the Giants looked like they were ready to fight the Judgment. I actually thought that was a cool segment, other than
I didn't
Andrew
hate
Schultz
that.
being involved.
No, I didn't hate that at all.
No, it was a very interesting segment though, with Scatterbo being injured. But
Did you see who else was in the crowd when they panned the crowd before we get out of here?
nah, I didn't.
Oh,
Nobody else was there.
there was a guy, there was a big guy, they call him Big Dom
Mm,
D'Alessandro. who
Yeah.
had two. He was wearing these two Super Bowl rings, and he
Mhm.
was sitting next to this skinny white dude. Plays cornerback. What was his name? Cooper DeJean.
I
Cooper
don't
DeJean.
remember.
And he
Don't
had the
remember.
Eagles championship belt,
Don't
which
remember.
really the Eagles can have a championship belt because they just won the Super Bowl, and the Giants have one, but they didn't win anything.
Nope, didn't see any of those
Oh,
guys.
okay,
Nope,
because
no.
they focused on them. I will say, Madison Square Garden gave them a very, very, very nice New York welcome.
Of course. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? That
Let's
was.
go, Birds.
I thought that was funny because right after that segment, they scrolled on. I was like, why would y'all put Philadelphia Eagles?
I don't know.
That's kind of like Tyrese Halliburton was there at MSG the last year
Yep.
when him and Jalen Brunson did it, because I think it was SmackDown where they did their
Yeah.
angle. They did their huge angle, and it was like Tyrese Halliburton's going to get booed out of the building. Of course he did. But but
As
yes,
he should.
the Philadelphia Eagles were in the building, getting booed out of the building.
As they
Yeah,
should at Madison Square Garden.
yes, they're in New York. You get booed in New York. Andrew Schultz got booed out of the building as he
He
should
should,
because
because he's horrible.
he's not funny.
No.
But yeah, great Raw. I'm looking forward. Hopefully, we can keep this momentum going. I'm really looking forward to Survivor Series. I think this is going to be a great event.
I agree. Yep.
I'm still worried about the weather in San Diego. It's outside.
Yeah.
So hopefully, we get good weather out there. They have a good event. Dom has his coming out moment where he just dominates Cena.
Do you think he wins it back? That's the only question I'm going to ask about Survivor Series. Is do you think he wins it back at Survivor Series?
He has to. Hometown of San Diego. He has to win. He has to win that title, unless Ray costs him the title, which leads them to their Royal Rumble, match.
Yeah.
Or their Saturday night's main event match at December 13th in Washington.
I don't think they'll have a match. I think the matches are going to be all the development, like not development, but I think that's all John Cena stuff.
Okay, I could dig that. That makes sense. But if they don't have a match, then they'll have one at the Royal Rumble.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we've gone a little over. It was probably because of that terrible list that
it was an awful list. I apologize
I
apologize to the hundreds and hundreds of people watching us right now.
Yes. But great Raw, great SmackDown. And I just hope they keep the momentum going because I think they're in a good spot right now. Like I think WWE is trending upward. I'm gonna get my my Kleenex out because December 13th, I'm gonna cry like a baby.
I might do the same thing.
It is gonna be an emotional show. John Cena is probably gonna lay his jorts. He won't lay his jorts in the ring.
I would love him to take his jorts off. Just be like Ricky Stenicki.
He's gonna lay his boots in the ring, and I'm gonna shed a ton of tears. The crowd is gonna go insane for him, as they should. Hell of a career, kid.
Absolutely.
But until then, we'll catch you next week on the Island of Relevancy. Hopefully you'll catch us 2 weeks from now because I think that's when I'm moving. So that week might be a little sketchy, but I'll definitely be back for the retirement match. But until then, we'll catch you next time. And thank you so much, man. Matt, always showing up. We had Brandon in the building. We had Pura Wrestling coming to ask a phenomenal question.
That.
Definitely appreciate that. The Ace always showing love. He popped in here. And anybody else who popped in and listened to us talk about our love for WWE, Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. We'll catch you next week. And keep enjoying wrestling, man, because I know I am.
Absolutely.